Blackrick. Today we're at the Rost Oaks Theater at the Crooked Tree Arts Center in Petoskey. I'm joined by two actors and the director for A Christmas Story, which is coming up this holiday season at this theater. So, how are you doing today, Eleanor?
A little tired. We've just had our last rehearsal last night, stayed after to check some sound cues, and I'm excited though. I'm really excited. The actors are ready and got a few little kinks yet to work out, but it'll be great. It's live theater.
Perfect. And are you guys ready? She says you are.
I think we're pretty ready to go on and have a good show.
How about
Yeah,
you?
there's always some trepidation and butterflies before the first opening night, and I'm sure everybody's got them, but regardless of that, it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I bet. What has gone into preparing for these roles?
Well, this role that I've had is unlike any other I've had before. It's a lot of acting. When older Ralph is talking, I have to act while he's talking, and I've had to prepare a lot more acting than I really have lines, and I've had to actually wear these glasses around just to prepare wearing glasses because I usually don't.
To get into the part.
Yeah.
How much preparation has gone into this? How often do you guys meet?
Oh, it is community theater, so there's a lot of different schedules that the director has. It's like herding cats. It's really hard, but for the most part, we've probably met 2 to 3 times a week, 4 as we get closer to showtime. But it is a challenge pulling all these folks together for a rehearsal, and sometimes we have to rehearse when somebody can't make it, and so you're trying to fill in the holes and the gaps, and you have other people reading other people's parts, and so it takes some really getting used to. So.
Right, that can take a lot of balancing, I'm sure.
It was a little bit funny. We had Christmas time is a busy time for our school concerts and everything, so one of the girls couldn't be here, so I didn't ask him to. We were just going to read the lines, and all of a sudden the bully pops in as one of the girls. It was so funny at rehearsal the other night. It was very funny.
That's great. So what's the spectrum of ages that you have in this play?
The youngest is 5, and they're pretty wiped out. We've been going a little bit later. I think some of our rehearsals start a little closer to their bedtime than they're used to, but 5 to over 50.
Wow, I can imagine the balancing of the schedules that are in those age ranges. So I wanted to ask you, how have you really strived to keep the integrity of A Christmas Story?
Well, we're just looking at the time that it's set in, and looking into what year the movie takes place, and there is no definitive this year, but just using some of the clues in it, the best we could come up with was 1940. There's a little decoder pin that Ralphie gets in the mail, so that was kind of a clue. So the furniture settings, I had final approval on, does it fit the time period? Costuming, we try to fit in all that. We've got the real Red Ryder, BB guns, and so trying to just keep as many of the elements as they would have been.
Keeping the integrity, how have you differed from the original?
Well, the play itself is an adaptation of the movie. Gene Shepherdson's no longer alive, and Philip Grecian, who wrote the play, actually was disappointed because he didn't have the opportunity for Gene Shepherdsson to see the play as it was finished. But he made a few changes in the script, which we have obviously gone with. The ages of the actors might not be exact ages as they were mentioned in the play, so I bumped up a grade level, elementary grade level. The person that's playing Ralphie is a bit older but he's doing a great job.
Right.
So there were a couple just little subtle changes I made, so it wasn't anything that just kind of set off anything in anyone's mind. It's like, well, that doesn't quite fit.
I do have to say one thing, Eleanor. It's not just a BB gun. Tell them what it is.
It's an official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with a compass and this thing which tells time built right into the stock.
Perfect. That's perfect. Eleanor, how can people get more information if they want to come see this play?
We do have a website for the Little Traverse Civic Theater. It's just LTCT, is Little Traverse Civic Theater, and it is .org. You can go online there, and they can also call the theater. The number is 231-348-1850, and you can leave a message and have someone get back with you then if you leave a phone message saying you want to order tickets for this show.
Terrific. So at the Rostock Theater, where A Christmas Story will be playing December 17th through the 19th, I'm Abigail Blackrick with My News 26.